So I've got more than 4 kilos of copper sitting here. What the am I gonna do with it? I'm getting ready to tell you, so stay tuned. YouTube, how the heck are you? Welcome to another episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. I hope everyone's doing well, and I'd like to thank you for checking out the latest video here at the channel, and also for all the amazing support, which I really do appreciate. You guys have been amazing helping this channel grow, and we just went over 2,000 subs, which is just mind-blowing to me. I never, ever would have expected to hit 2,000, and I've got you guys to thank. You've been awesome viewing the videos with the comments and the likes, and you really have been a huge help in getting us there. So I can't thank you enough. It really does mean a lot. Hands down, unequivocally, the best damn community on YouTube, and I appreciate you. So today we're going to talk about these 4 kilos of copper that I've got sitting here and what I plan on doing with it. But hell, let's just jump right into it. I'm going to give you 3 hints. Here's the first one. Number 1. Oh yeah, you guys have seen that before. Hint number 2. Bam. And hint number 3. Oh yeah. And if you haven't figured it out by now, we gonna be pouring. We gonna be pouring. And we're gonna be cutting my 2023 channel round. I'm gonna start with copper first because if it all goes well, I plan on taking on the challenge of doing all the 2023 channel rounds, which is going to be this sucker right here. And let me tell you, this is going to be one chunky monkey, guys. This is going to be a ton of copper. You can see it's a belt buckle, but we're going to make it into a channel round, and it's going to be thick. It's going to be a chunk. But yeah, real quick, let me give a quick shout out to none other than my bro Patriotic Stacker, because he sent this copper wire back here that you see. He was very cool enough to send that. So if you're not subscribed to Patriotic, be sure to go check him out and give him some love. And another shout out, HD Dyna Lowrider. Why? Because he sent me these absolutely amazing copper bars, just under 3 kilos of them. And let me tell you, I almost want to keep them the way they are because they're just flawless. The cut on these is absolutely amazing. Look at that. These are absolutely perfect, and they fit in the crucible just right. So yeah, I really almost hate to mess these up, but if I don't, there wouldn't be a video, right? So let's go ahead and roll it. We're gonna be pouring them. Alright, so I'm not going to torture you with an unboxing from the box itself. So I've gone ahead and laid everything out the way it came. So this is what you get coming right out of the box. Starting with these safety gloves over here. You get a pair of crucible tongs, warranty card, the furnace itself. You get a little graphite mold, which I won't be using. You get a 1 kilogram crucible, a 3 kilogram crucible, power cord, and of course an instruction manual. For the furnace itself, pretty basic. You've got your base right here, your power switch. You got what they call a PID thermostat. And this is the furnace body with a net cover. You've got your lid, and you've got handles on either side. So that's the basic setup of the furnace itself. And lastly, some things that I had to pick up on my own. This is a ceramic fiber blanket. It has heat resistance up to 2,400 degrees Fahrenheit. You've got your 2-part iron flask for actual pours, which I'll be getting into sometime down the road. And we've got Petrobond. This is 10 pounds of Petrobond 190 mesh casting sand, so it's for fine details. We'll see how it all goes. Now, I'm not going to be doing any flask casting right off the bat. We're going to work with the mesh first. We're going to use our own mold, and we're going to see how it goes. But let's get ready to pour some copper, right? All right, so we're ready to go. We've got the furnace heating up. Right now, we're at 759 degrees Celsius, trying to get to 1150, and we're going to start with some copper. First off, let's see how much we got. Okay, so we've got 7.9 ounces of copper. Let's go ahead and load it up. See what happens. start it there. And we'll close that bad boy. So we're gonna come back in a little bit, and we'll see how we're doing. Hang in there. All right, so while the furnace is doing its thing, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the pan ready with the Petrobond sand. This is 190 grain, ultra fine. So we'll see how it works. But yeah, we're letting that copper melt. I'm gonna go ahead and pack the pan, and we'll go from there. We'll get our mold ready. All right, we packed down the sand, and this is our mold. This is a belt buckle, and I've already gone ahead and put it in the Petrobond. So I don't know if you can just see it. Looks like it came out pretty good, but we'll see when we start pouring some metal into it, which won't be long now. All right, let's check and see where we're at. We're right at 1150. Let's see how she's doing. It's throwing off some heat, that's for sure. And look at that. Fire. All right, looks like we're ready to add a little bit more copper, so let's do just that. See if I can do this and manage the camera. Dropped it a little too far. All right, let's see what happens. All right, guys, here goes nothing. Let's see what we did. We're well beyond the melt point of copper, so that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see how we can do this here. That is hot. That sucker is steaming hot. Gotta move quick. Didn't get all the way to the edges, so let's see what happens. We'll let it cool. Not bad for a trial run. Let it work its magic there. That's some hot stuff. Oh, that copper is hot. Let's go ahead and shut that again. All right, we're still burning. Still burning. That thing's hot. It's probably because it's overheated, but we're gonna let it cool. So we'll be right back. All right, well, she's stopped flaming here, so we're gonna go ahead and see if we can grab it, pull it off without killing myself. See, it's still pretty hot. We'll let that, I think we'll let that sit for just a minute. What do you think? All right, we're gonna let it sit and we'll see how it comes out. Let's see what we got. See how this thing turned out. And there we have it. Came out halfway decent, actually. A little bit rough on the right side, but details are all there. Back's rough. So here's the deal. The metal was too hot. Okay, clearly I've learned my first lesson. Make sure you set the thermostat to 1085 Celsius because it was a little bit too hot. So we got a little bit of burning going on here, a little bit of rough edges. So next time I do it, something definitely to keep an eye on. So let's get this thing cleaned up. All right, guys, well, here's the final finished product. Not too bad. I cleaned it up just a little bit, but I'm going to take it inside and deburr the edges, kind of clean it up a little bit more, get more of a copper shine to it. But yeah, next time we're going to go with the right temperature for melting copper, because this one just, it was too hot. So that probably threw everything off a little bit on these edges here. So lessons learned, you know, you keep going, you figure it out. But I'm not unhappy with the way this turned out, to be quite honest. Not bad for my first pour. It is heavy, just like I suspected it would be. This feels like a 10-ounce bar. But let's see. Let's see how much it weighs in it. Just short, 9.85 ounces. It's a chunky monkey. All right, folks, so here is the finished version. I went ahead and deburred the edges and cleaned it up a little bit, gave it a little bit of a polish. So it looks a little bit cleaner than it did. Some mistakes were definitely made, but not bad for the first pour. I really like the way this came out. So what I've done is I've gone ahead, once I deburred it, I went ahead and polished it and gave it 2 coats of lacquer. So you can handle this copper as much as you want, and you'll never have to worry about it changing color on you. And each one is going to come with a holograph, if you can see it. But there you go. So that is going to be the 2023 channel round. These are chunky. These are going to be 9+ ounces a piece. They're no joke. These are no joke. But overall, I'm happy with the way this came out. All right. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed watching my struggles with my first pour ever. Hopefully I'll get a little better at it as I go. But I want to give another big shout out to ToAuto for sending the furnace. I can't thank you guys enough for reaching out to me and sending me one. That was awesome, and I appreciate it. I'm going to do an in-depth review on the furnace itself in an upcoming video. But be sure to check out ToAuto's website in the description. Give them a look and see if pouring is something you'd like to get into. Trust me, if I can get away with it and get it done, you can do it. Because that was not anything I ever planned on doing. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. If you made it this far, well, kudos to you. I will definitely catch up with you in the next episode, but in the meantime, damn right, get stacked, get pouring, stay safe and be well, everyone. I am out of copper. Peace.